Welcome to Primetime Country, America's nightly visit with Music City, USA. Tonight's host, Bob Eubanks, with Bob's special guests, Steve Azar, Twin Cities' Roger Brown, Gene Shepard, and from the show, thanks Ernest Tubb, Austin Church. Plus, at your Struble and the Primetime Country Band. I'm Dan from the City, Opry legend Gene Shepard, and a fellow who's making big noise with a musical tribute to Ernest Tubb. So stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be right back. Okay, coming up in Primetime Country, Opry great Gene Shepard and a newcomer who's making a name playing an old-timer, Austin Church, the star of Thanks Ernest Tubb. Stay tuned. We will be right back. Hey. By the way, first, ladies and gentlemen, there was always Patsy Cline, then came Lost Highways, the music of Hank Williams, and now there's another great show spotlighting the career of yet another legend. Thanks Ernest Tubb is a musical tribute to one of the greats in country music, and here's the man who brings E.T. back to life every Thursday and Friday night at the Texas Troubadour Theatre. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Church.
When we dance together, my world's in disguise. It's a fairyland tale that's come true. And when you look at me with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Texas with you. Ah, Tommy White now. Troubles are just up and gone the moment you come into view. And with your hand in mine, dear, I could dance on and on. I could waltz across Texas with you. Across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms, and I could waltz across Texas with you.
We're going to talk to Austin Church right after this. Don't you dare go away. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Austin Church. Austin, welcome again, my friend. Nice to have you here. Did you do a lot of studying about E.T. before you started all this?
Oh, my goodness, yeah. He's just been my favorite, you know, ever since I started listening to music. At first, I went to the University of Georgia, and in about 66 through 68, he had a great television show.
Yeah, but do you get tired of doing other people? I mean, wouldn't you like to just do yourself?
Oh, well, I suppose so. Sure, of course, yes. This is a means to an end, I suppose.
sometimes lose yourself because you're Ernest Tubb so much, and you do all the mannerisms and everything? Do you sometimes lose yourself? Do you say, well, I wonder what I really am? I mean,
now that you mention it, that does sort of happen once in a while. But I think in life you just keep your mind on a goal, and my goal is to be eventually a widely distributed recording artist. And I've tried everything under the sun, writing and singing for years and years and years. But through it all, people said, you sound like Ernest Tubb.
nothing wrong with that.
So nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's quite an honor. So I said, well, I think I'll just put a show together about Ernest Tubb, and that will allow me to stand on stage with my guitar and sing. So actually, I'm just delighted doing Ernest Tubb, and want to continue to explore his incredible catalog of material. And
now, in the show, now, there was, correct me if I'm wrong, were there two Ernest Tubbs? Was the performer and then the personal life? Were they conflicting?
Well, you know, I've been talking with some of the actual troubadours, Lynn Housley and Pete Mitchell and some of the guys, and he was quite a character.
He was that.
He was quite a character. Apparently he liked to roll the bones a little bit once in a while.
He did?
Yeah.
No.
And they had a good time out there, shall we say, on the road.
I remember one time in Wheeling, West Virginia, his bus, I was with Haggard, and we were at this big outdoor festival, and a guy came up to me and he said, Ernest wants to see you in his bus. And I walked on the bus, and he had emphysema, did he not?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. And he was laying there in the bus, and he looked very unhealthy. And he said, Bob, I called you in here because I want to give you something. And he gave me one of his hats.
Oh, man.
And it's just like a prized possession for me. And it was just like out of nowhere. And it was just one of the nicest things that anybody's ever done. So,
well, you know, speaking of that, David McCormick, I want to thank David McCormick at the Ernest Tubb Record Shop, and I want to thank BLT Management and T. Graham Brown and Larry Lockamy and the whole gang for getting me on stage with this project. And right before we opened, April 11th, David presented me, I don't know if you can get a shot of this buckle.
That's quite a buckle.
But speaking of Ernest Tubb giving you things, why, David said, right before opening night, he said, now this is on loan. I want you to know this is on loan for the season. But this is a buckle that Ernest actually wore.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful.
So you could have knocked me over with a feather when
amen.
Opening night put that on me.
You were at a younger age. You were an Air Force brat, weren't you?
Yes, I was. I certainly was.
Where was your dad stationed?
Raised in Montgomery, Alabama, Maxwell Air Force Base out there. Played the Little League ball, and just had a.
Were you in baseball too?
I was in baseball too.
The whole show's in baseball.
My whole thing, I have to admit. Mickey Mantle was my idol, number 7, center fielder for the New York Yankees.
Yes, sir.
And that was my goal in life, was to be a ball player. And somewhere along the line, baseball practice got kind of hot and sweaty, and that little tavern across the road was cool.
It's a good place to cool down, wasn't it?
And had a nice jukebox on there with Ernest Tubb songs.
Yeah, walk across him.
Yeah, I kind of like this. Yeah. And I'd look out through the window at those boys out there sweating. And I said, I think I'll stay over here.
Yeah.
So I've been over here the rest of my life.
Did you go to high school with Priscilla Presley?
I did.
Where was this?
This was in Wiesbaden, Germany.
So when she was going with Elvis,
yeah,
she was going to high school with you, and she chose Elvis over you?
What can I say? What can I say?
Can you believe that?
You know, there was a rumor going around the school, and we would chat with some of the guys that were dating her over there. Jamie Lindbergh being one of them.
Whoa. She was over there with Elvis.
Well, she met him when she was 13 at the NCL club.
Over there,
before I went to high school with her. And then he had to go back to the States.
Yeah.
And then so she stayed there and continued on through high school. And that's when we happened to be in high school together. And I had her in study hall. And she was studying and I was staring.
And you were staring, yeah.
Because she was dreaming about you-know-who. And there was a rumor going around, Priscilla is dating Elvis Presley. And everybody said, no, man, ain't no way. But no what? I mean, she's pretty, but not dating the king.
Yeah.
So I flipped through at the PX through these magazines, and sure enough, there she was riding a motorbike with Elvis. And I said, it's true.
Well, so what? When you're not singing, what do you do?
Well, when I'm not singing,
I mean, what do country music stars, what do you guys do?
Well, we have various ways to relieve tension.
Yeah, but what? What do you do?
Ways to relax, and it's kind of a secret, kind of a behind-the-scene thing.
Well, tell me, what is it?
I will let you in on it.
Okay.
Come with me and I'll show you what we do.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I want to do this or not. This relieving tension stuff. Okay, where are we going?
We're going right out here, sir.
So you're going to show me what you guys do when you're not performing. I mean, you play golf with George Lindsay.
I play golf with George, and Jason Petty is doing Hank Williams. So George likes to say he's got Hank Williams and Ernest Tubb in his foursome.
Well, too bad Mandy Barnett doesn't play with you guys. You got Patsy Cline, too.
Yeah, or maybe...
Where are we going?
Well, we're going out here for our little tension reliever.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is what you do.
Yeah, here we are. Yeah, this is what we do.
I'll be darned.
When we're not picking and grinning, we're out here.
I'll hit you with it. Just give me one on the plate and shut up.
Strike one. Strike one.
That was a strike. That was good. That was good.
That was a nice pitch. Yeah, who is this? That's somebody who's on there.
Strike two.
Strike two.
Strike two.
He's about to strike around.
Well, I'll tell you, this guy.
Mickey Mantle started this way.
Two.
Take it easy.
Here we go. Here we go. I didn't know you guys did all this.
Strike three. You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out.
Crazy.
No, you're out.
You need glasses.
No, I'm the boss here.
You're out. I don't care what. Hey.
Break it up, break it up. Hey, listen.
You're blind. You're blind. You're blind.
There's no
I'm out of here. Let's go back inside the studio and welcome again Steve Azar.
Look, if I were the umpire,
You got to catch this guy. And thanks, Ernest Tubb. It's playing at the Texas Troubadour Theatre right over there on Music Valley Drive. And if you want tickets, you've got to call this number. Let me give you the number, 615-885-0028. Here again, with another one of Ernest Tubb's great hits, is Austin Church.
Thanks a lot. You told our friends I was passing by. You're not sorry. You made me cry. You said I deserve just what I got. If that's how you feel, honey, thanks a lot. So thanks. Thanks a lot. I got a broken heart. That's all I got. Made me cry, I cried a lot. I lost your love, honey, thanks a lot. Oh, Mark now. The part. Now all I've got is a broken heart. We loved a little and laughed a lot. Then you were gone, honey, thanks a lot. So thanks a lot. I got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, I cried a lot. Your love, honey, thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
You did good. Thank you very much.
Hey, Bob, I'd like to say hello to my mom and dad in Cocoa Beach, Florida, my two brothers, Bob and Frank, in Colorado, and Marty and the racers up on Long Island.
Hey, gosh, you got a long list. We'll be back with more Primetime Country. Thank you. Nice to have you.